Well, Liam, 3 points. I'd like to start off by asking, what did you say at half-time? Because it was a much improved second half.
I just think we told one or two home truths. People that I'm sick to death of listening to excuses. This isn't right, that's not right. That's the simple fact is you look after the ball and it makes an awful lot of other things look right. And we never held the ball, especially up front. And I said the big thing is, you keep on saying, it takes you years to build a reputation, it takes you weeks to lose it. And there's one or two of them going, for me, looked like they were going through the motions, which is not something me and Dom will ever have anyway. I said, one or two did get told a few home truths at half time. Simple fact is, it's not the first time it's happened this season. And we do, it's a hard game to come. You look at Gainsborough, bottom of the league, hiding to nothing. They've lost the first four, but the one thing we do know, they brought in 3 or 4 players, all going to be young, keen, hungry, all wanted to put a show. One of them scored. And again, I've said a few times now, we can't afford to give someone a head start or give them something to hang on to. The flip side of it, what we have got, we've got a squad, and today Andy Owens has come on and made a difference. It is a pen, and to be honest, you've got to say, well, if he's given the pen, it's got to be a question whether does he go off as well. But I have accepted the ref's explanation. There was enough doubt whether Andy'd get the ball, so we've got the pen, Sean's put it away, and then after that I think there's only ever going to be one winner. But keep on saying, well, we've got to improve, which we do. But 5 games in, 3 wins, 2 draws, unbeaten. Keep on saying, well, it's a really good start. Take it into Harrogate, which will be again a tough game on next Saturday. We've arranged a friendly against Airbus to get the players again. Try and keep them as sharp as possible. I've just said to Matty begin, to me he's not as sharp as he should be. With Charlie Barnett, alright, he's further behind, but the other thing is he's come out of full-time football into part-time football, and again it makes a big difference. He's got to do more in terms of sharpness. And Tony Gray's got to look after the ball better, which we've had one half of Tony Gray, and then you've seen the other half, second half, where I thought he was outstanding. So it shouldn't take me to go in and start saying a few home truths around the Raven. But what I will say, the pleasing moment for me is the fact that the second goal, I've got great faith in Adam Farrell, and to be honest, he's just robbed us a win there. But it's a great finish. Like we were shocked at when they ran away celebrating, but again, the people, Russell, Clance, good second halves, and pleased to get the 3 points, because at one stage didn't look like we were going to get one.
We've talked about Sean Clancy a number of times, but now 4 in 4, to have a midfielder like that popping up in those areas, but converting that penalty is just what the doctor ordered.
Well, as I say, I keep on saying, you can accept Sean even if he has a poor game in possession or whatever, because his work rate's always phenomenal. You're saying it like he's gone and threw himself into a tackle in the last couple of minutes, picks up a bit of a knock, but other people wouldn't have threw that tackle in. And if you look, if he's playing in midfield in a diamond, he's broke from the left, he's up beyond the forwards, and again that's at 3-1 up with a couple of minutes to go, shows you how much he cares and how much he wants, and that's all I want. I'll accept them having a poor game, just as long as, like, you've seen a lot of fans travelling all the way from Gainsborough from Telford today. They've put the effort in, so the ones who are on the pitch who are getting paid to do a job, they should be matching the fans in terms of effort and commitment and one thing and another. To be honest, in the first half I didn't think we were.
You must be pleased with the second half on how the players got the ball down and played it around, and certainly Andy Owens coming on made a big difference.
Well, people keep on saying around saying, well, we want to go long all the time. Well, we've gone long against Gloucester because they played 4-5-1, played Workington, played 4-5-1, and Solihull played 4-5-1. Away at Boston, they played 4-3-3, and I thought we played some really good football. And today, these played 4-4-2, and again, second half we've gone to a diamond and played really good football. You don't set up with a diamond if you want to miss it out, because that's the idea of actually getting hold of the possession. So not getting told. At times we've all got to be a little bit patient and accept. Teams are going to look at us as a scalp. Teams are going to look at us and say, well, if we nick a point here or there, or even at home if they're happy with the point, and that's why they line up 4-5-1. And if 4 can't play through 5. 5 should play through 4, but they're normally there to spoil it. So in the end, you end up missing it out. So you're missing 9 players out, but then it's up to your forwards to make stuff happen. And you know, as I said, an unbeaten start, and you know, we've got to the end, you know, to the end of the game today. Another 3 points. Don't know where it moves us up to, but said, you know, league tables don't really matter an awful lot at the moment. It's actually us trying to gel, and you know, so in the second half we did.
And finally, you've thrown the gauntlet down to your players to take individual responsibility, not just on the field but off it also.
Yeah, all I want to do is win football matches, you know, and that's the reason I come here. You know, I haven't come here to, you know, I don't want to come here and think, well, you know, first season, if we get here, well, that'll be all right. I want to get up and get out, get back in the Prem, and you know, as I said, you know, you know, the fans deserve it, the club deserves it, you know, the chairman and the board, they deserve it, and I said, you know, and to be honest, the players should make it happen, because you know, the good players, and you know, sometimes you've got to appreciate, you've got to earn the right to win a game of football. It's not always going to be pretty, and you know, as I said, today I think we've actually played in the second half and created chances to actually won the game. For other games, you're going to, like next week against Harrogate, they're going to be a really big side, and we've got to be strong. We've got to match them up, show that desire to actually get your body and get hurt, and you know, as I said, if we do that, I'm sure we'll be all right.
Thanks, Liam.